Hi guys, it's Sprout here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm really happy you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. We are here with the second episode and this is where things start to get really dramatic, really quickly. So a little bit of a recap. We have Bog, who I rewatched and is from Boulder Pack. That's his original pack. I called them, I think, Brave, but it's okay. It's like his version. So Evergreen is our current lady we are courting. However, we wake up and immediately there's another man. So we have to go fight and tell him, no, you know, this is our lady, we're dating this lady, like, please go away. And that's what we do. However, Bog is not very good at communicating. And we're gonna find out very soon what happens, what everyone thinks Bog could have done. You know, if you want to pause, leave a comment. Oh goodness, it's I'm to blame. Of course, it was an accident. But any accidents that happen while doing like RP things like this, I like to add it to the lore, and that has been true for lots of series in the past. Where something doesn't go right, cool, it's just a part of the lore, and now we have to work around it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some really cool Bog screenshots, which I think is actually maybe gonna be this one. I'm not too sure yet. But I hope you stick around to the very end because lots happen, and in the future I might do little like recap videos. But honestly, if you watch these videos at like 2 times speed, that's kind of the sweet spot because you can kind of get like a good idea what's happening, you know. And I don't think my voice is like that fast, but all right, here we go. So we chase the male away, and our mate is so impressed. She's like, oh my gosh, that was so good. Courtship. I am used to the first thing being yes. I don't know why. And so I didn't even realize until she started running away. So I would like, you know, if you guys want to come up with like what these guys said to each other, because I'm just imagining, you know, her being like, oh, we've been together, like I want to be more committed, and Bog just like fumbling, him just saying something so like silly, or just, I don't know, he must have said something so bad, because Evergreen, she runs away, her heart is broken, but I was already very obsessed with her, and so is Bog, and this is the first lady, you know, that's ever been interested in us. We can't just let her go. So let's see what happens. So eventually, we do get her back. Thank goodness. He had to really, ask for forgiveness and say he was sorry, and eventually she decides to take him back. So, thus, the courting process begins again for our poor Bog. But at least we have, like, the mate of our dreams. I really think that they are, like, meant for each other, even though Bog is a little bit of a silly head. So, let's, fingers crossed for a very smooth courting process. And because I want to see the puppies, I'm sure you guys do too. They're all gonna be B names, so if you want to go ahead and give me some suggestions, feel free, because yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of pups with them, so even if I don't pick them for this round, I might pick them for next round. I want to have a mega pack, okay? I want to take over this whole area, like, no more gem pack, no more crescent pack, no more sprout pack. What if we just completely take over? What would happen? Would this cause a great unbalance and the gods to, like, smite Bog? I don't know. I think that would be really cool though, and so that's kind of what I'm like going for. So, as many puppies, like his whole life he wants to like overthrow this whole area. Maybe like looking for his sister. Maybe he thinks one of the packs did something to his sister. Crescent killed his niece, Bars, which is short for Bars Boldia, because I really like dinosaurs, and Bars Boldia just came out in Path of Titans. See, now I'm getting a little bit off topic. But, I kind of like just rambling about ideas, because that's how Legends of Blood was kind of built, was me playing this game and just kind of rambling about ideas, and then after, they kind of slowly solidified into like lore and story and stuff. But yeah, okay, let's let these guys kind of do their thing, and I will check back in a little bit later. What a crazy fight. But I really love that after, you hunt something, that there's a good chance that like a loner group's gonna come up, one that has maybe more wolves than you, and try to take, like contest the carcass from you, try to take it from you. It just feels really realistic, and it also just gives you a good chance to be able to defend it if you want to, or leave, depending. Like, when you're a lone wolf, you're more likely to leave it, but as you grow in numbers and you're able to like howl and your pack members will come, which is kind of how I'm assuming it's gonna go. I have no idea. This is my first playthrough, so I don't know if like, and I also haven't watched any of the Saga dev blogs, at least the latest ones. So when the pups do get older, I'm not sure if they're always going to follow you or if they're kind of going to be like your mate where they just choose, which is what I'm assuming. I think that, they might go out hunting by themselves or whatever, but you could probably call them just like you would with a normal howl. But yeah, for those who are keeping track, we've had a lot of dispersals, a lot of loners. So let's go ahead and name these guys. The male we decided to name Burnt. Is it Burnt? Yeah, it's Burnt. And then we have Cobalt, but I don't think I spelt that right. Not very good spelling, but you know what? Probably neither were wolves, so it's fine. Oh my goodness. What's really cool is like, these loners that we are naming now. Oh, and Tumbleweed. They're gonna like, I think, stick around forever. One of these loners could in the future maybe, end up with one of our children, or maybe not these because these guys will probably be a little old, but like, I'm assuming that kind of in the future that's how it'll work. So, I really want to take the time to name them all. I want to have a mini series where I draw. Maybe not every single one, but maybe some of the ones that we meet more often and become kind of more characters in the story. Which, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's definitely a wolf from another pack that ends up, I definitely am going to draw because something happens and it's kind of like a big thing. But I don't want to spoil anything ahead of time. But we have lots of drama to look forward to. I think we're getting pretty close with Evergreen. At first I thought her little heart needed to be full, or maybe we already are. No, I don't think so. But her heart's her health, and then it's the little side, like affinity. That's what it is. It took me a little, and I should know that. I really should, but then I forget, and then, yeah. But all right, let's see what happens. So now that Evergreen is officially our mate, it is time to find lots of dens and mark lots of territory. So this next part is going to be a lot of running around, a lot of marking territory, being sneaky, trying not only to claim ours, but there will be a time where we need to venture into another pack's territory, and we have to decide, which pack are we gonna be hostile towards, because we need a lot of space to start a family, and it isn't all unclaimed. So that's really cool, really fun. Excited to, for y'all to see which pack of wolves we decide to kind of challenge first. And so, like I said, this next part's kind of long. If any viewers want to make a little, like, what is it called? A timed comment that has, like, all the different, like, major things that happen, or, like, things that you think are cool, or, battles or hunts or whatever, I will pin you. It would help me so much. Because I really want to do this whole series, but I know I'm not going to be able to, talk for the full hour every single episode. But I am going to try to do, little commentary here and there. But I think it would help a lot of people if there was like a little timed chapter thing, so people can kind of like skip ahead to the important things, or, like I said, watch it on 2 times speed, because that kind of helps. But yeah, if anyone does that, that would be very helpful. And if I have time, I will try to do it myself. But time for me right now is very restricted, and I still really want to make videos. So I might have to cut a little bit of corners or ask for a little bit of help every now and then. But I do appreciate you guys a lot. And all of this territory is gonna be worth it, because then it is puppy time, and I'm so excited. So this battle is pretty important. This is kind of uh, the start of Bog's pack encroaching in and taking Sprout Pack's territory. Sprout Pack is known to be very peaceful, very docile. They don't really go out of their way to fight usually, or they're not supposed to. Their god is the pup god, who is just like very emotional, and they care a lot about their pack, but they're not, and they're open to loners too. They're kind of like a good mix. However, this usually ends up not always working out so much for them, but you know, that's kind of their thing. But yeah, let's pay attention to these wolves, because these guys definitely we're gonna see again. ready to start his life and family, and unfortunately Sprout Pack, you know, just was kind of getting in the way of him claiming territory. And when the pack, Sprout Pack, fought them, you know, to defend their territory, they realized that poor Frog was the weakest and like the most tired of the group. And so Bog made the decision to send a message to Sprout Pack and tell them that, you know, his pack was here, and if they were not willing to give up some of their land, that he would take it from them, you know, by any means necessary. I'm not gonna lie, this fight kind of made me so sad. I really liked Frog, you know, and I didn't think it would happen this way, but that's just how this game is. And leaving, we were able to claim this hex. Poor Frog. I want to draw. I want to draw them. Yeah, it's very sad. When I named them, I was even like, how cute, Frog. But, you know, she was only 2. So sad. But, and I think, I don't know if she was with her, like, mate or her older sibling or maybe just, like, another, pack member. But imagine them having to go home now, you know, to the pack and kind of tell everybody what happened. Oh, these 2 wolves, you know, Bog and Evergreen, if they knew what their names were, which I like to think that there's a bit of a standoff in these fights. It's not just immediate fighting. It's like, who are you? You know, let's try to talk it out. At least some wolves. Some probably do just start fighting, but not all of them. But yeah, we're so close, guys. We're so close. This part to me is always kind of the most tedious because it's a lot of hex getting, and honestly one of the reasons I don't like, not that I stopped playing, but I think I'm not as willing to get all the territory again. But now, which I'm pretty sure you can keep your territory, like that is what is making it so exciting for me, is that I'm not going to have to necessarily do it all again. Like, I want to put in a lot of work now, and that way, you know, as the pack grows, like, we can just keep expanding our territory. But I hope you guys have liked this series so far. I really have, and I've been doodling these guys, but I just don't want to spoil anything too much. But I'm pretty sure the next video I'm going to do is gonna be a like, how do you say, a little like art video where I draw our 2 main wolves. I want to draw a Frog. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know. I also have a little sneaky idea for like a little how do you call it, a Easter egg, if you watch the art video that, you know, kind of involves the story. But we're so close. I think we just go do a lot more questing, but I'm gonna cut some of that out, not questing, hex claiming, because it really is just kind of an hour of running around and claiming them. And I know everybody wants to kind of move to one of the cutest parts, which is the puppies. So I did end up just like editing out a lot of the territory claiming, just so we could kind of get a little bit closer. But if you want to pause and see the map, you'll see that we took over a lot more of Sprout. They did not fight us again, which is, I really think they took that message and all kind of backed off or went into hiding, you know, or now grouped together on the other side of the territory, figuring out what they're going to do with us, something like that. We decide that this den is going to be the one we use at first, because I love when one's up against a rock, so it makes it easier. If a predator or something's attacking, you only have to focus on like 1 or 2 sides. Let's go ahead and see how the inside looks. I was so nervous because after this, it's pretty much immediately puppies. Don't hate me. You guys might, but I'm gonna leave this part on a cliffhanger. So next time we will have the puppies. If you watch the art video, you'll probably get a little sneak peek at the puppies. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.